everyone, welcome back to my channel and to my monthly rundown of the latest fragrance releases. I have a bunch of new fragrances that have come out here in the UK in July to take you through. If you're new here, then every month I do a video just like this going through all the monthly new fragrance releases, so do check them out for the past however many million months. And if you are a regular viewer, then hello, welcome back. Don't forget to check to see if you're actually subscribed. You can turn on notifications, and down below in the description box is where I'll leave the link to where you can buy these new perfumes where they're available in UK, Europe, North America, Australia. I'm not sure if any of these are out in Australia yet, I'm not sure. And I'll also leave the link to where you can pre-order my fragrance Empress that's coming out later this year, and you can vote for me for UK Blogger of the Year. I've just been shortlisted, nominated for that award. So exciting. It's free to vote, so links down below as well, so really appreciate everyone's support on that. And I apologise if I have a slightly different voice to normal. I am now recovering from having COVID this past week, first time I've actually had it, and it was not fun. So yeah, but I'm on the mend now, I think. Cool, so I think I'm going to start with the fragrance which is probably the one that had the most excitement about when it was released, and that's the new version of Mugler's Alien Goddess, Goddess Intense. So last year we had Alien Goddess, which was a jasmine vanilla, very strong, sexy, really nice, didn't really have those echoes, that DNA of original Alien, which is so heavily jasmine. And I thought it was a pretty intense perfume, but now they've released an intense version. So this is stronger, it's more concentrated, and it has slightly different ingredients in as well. So we have a bit of an ambery base, and there is also a, it's not sort of listed in the notes, but personally I find it to have quite a boozy vanilla vibe to it, like a vanilla liqueur. Kind of makes me think of like a underground club. It's definitely more evening-y, more mysterious, deeper, and it is heavier than Alien Goddess. So I think if you like your strong vanilla perfumes like Paco Rabanne's Olympia range, Hypnotic Poison, Dolce & Gabbana The One, these are a bit more like a salty jasmine vanilla. They're not overly sweet, but this one is definitely mysterious. I think it's more of an autumn winter perfume, not so much a daytime one. It's quite heavy, intense, and that booziness as well. You don't want people thinking, why does she smell of booze during the day? I think it's a great fragrance, as the Mugler perfumes normally are, really good for lasting, so a great release. We also had the latest from VIKTOR ROLF, their Good Fortune perfume, which comes in this super unique sort of crystal ball design with this sort of amethyst stone lid. It's made out of plastic, but it looks like stone. This again is vanilla and jasmine actually, nowhere near as heavy as Alien Goddess. It reminds me a bit of Bolshoi Viva from Valentino. It's a bit more pretty, everyday, floral. It's a very unique, unusual bottle, but personally I don't find the scent to be particularly different or new. It's something that I've kind of smelt before. So for me, I think this is one for collectors of the bottles, people that love the bottle. I think it doesn't have that intensity that the other VIKTOR ROLF, Flower Bomb has, that Bomb Bomb has. It's a little bit more mundane, but I did find that it lasted. It's an eau de parfum. It's just not particularly unique scent, but it is a really cool bottle. I definitely approve of the cool bottle. Oh, and I got this cute little mini free with it when I got it from Essential, so I'll leave that link down below. So another huge release this month was from Jean Paul Gaultier, and it's their new Scandal Le Parfum. So I think this is the 5th version of Scandal we've had now, and Scandal's really known for its honey undertones. This new Le Parfum Intense version doesn't have honey in. Instead, this is vanilla again, but and it's a really quite strong, heady vanilla, like a Play-Doh type scent. Really strong, sexy. I feel like this is definitely, autumn, winter, nighttime, very much for date night, that kind of vibe. It's definitely the strongest of all the Scandals, and the sweetest and the most intense, and it is an eau de parfum intense, so it does have that lasting power. And I think if you are a fan of Hypnotic Poison from Dior, this is very much along similar lines, that intense vanilla. It's not quite as heavy as Hypnotic Poison because Hypnotic Poison is insanely strong, but it's definitely along those lines, and it's even coming in the same, you know, red bottle. So I do think this is a good perfume. It lasts, it's strong, but it's probably not a blind buy unless you really know you like strong vanilla, in the same way that some of the other Scandals could have been blind buys and they'd be okay. We had another new release from Marc Jacobs. They released their Daisy Skies limited edition range in the spring, so I wasn't expecting anything new from them, but this popped up. Marc Jacobs Daisy Ever So Fresh. So this comes in the same bottle as the Oh So Fresh, but it's called Ever So Fresh. And the orange colour, orange daisies, do represent what the scent smells like. It is an orange perfume. We've got some mango and pineapple as well. But I also get, and the main note for me is orange blossom. So of course I like it because you guys know I'm a huge orange blossom fan. This is probably one of my favourites from the Daisy range that they've released so far across all the different versions of Daisy, just because I am a huge orange and orange blossom fan. I also like that it's an eau de parfum, so it has a bit more lasting power. Usually these are eau de toilettes and they can be quite weak. So I do really like this. I don't think it's limited edition. It doesn't say limited edition on the packaging, so maybe it's permanent, but I definitely like this. If you like orangey perfumes, I do think this is good. The only downside is it is quite pricey for what it is. You know, if you want orange blossom, you could probably get Elie Saab for less than this because it's brand new, but probably the price will come down in time. So definitely one for fans of orange fragrances here. So along a similar orangey vibe line, we have the new version of Victoria's Secret Bombshell Sun Drenched. This is their summer release. Every year they usually bring out a limited edition for summer. This one I'm glad to see is an eau de parfum, and it definitely has an orange feel to it, but it also has quite a floral heart note with a tropical guava blossom and peony. It's a very, very tropical, very, very summertime. I really like it. I think it's a very ideal, like super tropical style scent if you're looking for something tropical. So I do think this is quite fun. It has that same fruity vibe that I recognise from original Bombshell, but I think those floral undertones really add a little bit more extra to it. But it's super tropical. I love guava blossom. Any of those tropical blossom scents I think are just super tropical and great for really hot summer days. It's not super intense and like it's not going to last all day, but it is just like a fun, light-hearted, feminine, palm tree tropical funness. And I love the bottle. I love this transparent orange colour. We had a new unisex release from Diesel. It's simply called D by Diesel, and this one is lavender vanilla. It's quite masculine leaning, like even though it's unisex, gender neutral, I would say, you know, it's definitely going to appeal to men and ladies who like fragrances that are more like towards the masculine side of things. I really like the bottle. It's sort of shaped to fit perfectly in your hand. So it goes in here for your thumb, here for your fingers. It feels really easy and good to hold. And they have this on offer at Essential right now in the UK as well. You get a free pouch and it's discounted. So I think if you're looking for a gift perhaps for someone, it's quite good to get like that free stuff and to have it discounted. It's not sweet because of the vanilla, it's not too lavendery, it's just like quite refreshing, but considering it's an eau de toilette, it does pack quite a good punch. And then lastly we have a new one from Maison Crevelli. I wanted to show you this in the box because it's so beautifully presented. I went to the launch event for this and it's so cool. It's basically an amber, but it has like a tropical vibe to it, and everything was decorated in these really cool like tropical colors, tropical flowers. And these orange bottles from Maison Crevelli are extracts de parfum, so they're really concentrated and strong. I love the hibiscus one in the range that they do. This one is definitely for fans of amber, unisex, so you definitely have to like amber to like this. but I find that after the initial amber hit, I do get some greenery, some tropical jungle feel, which is really unusual. I've never really smelt that jungly greenness mixed with amber before. It's a very unique combination, and these extract de parfums really do last insanely well. They're really good, really strong. So you really don't need very much at all. The normal Maison Crevelli eau de parfums last very well, so the extracts are really amazing, and I love this orange bottle. It's very vivid. A nice niche fragrance release there. Cool, so those are all the new releases for July 2022. Let me know what your favourite is. If you managed to try any of these, let me know in the comments. I do read all your comments. And like I said, I'll link to where you can buy these where they are available down below in the description box. But that's it, guys. So thank you so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.